Hello everybody, my name is Triva and welcome back to Europa Universalis for playing as the United States of America, episode number 32. And we kind of, did something really scary just now. 60%, I think this is doable once our overextension is gone, our trade income is high enough. And our overextension is incredibly high because we just took like this entire area plus something here. But now our borders are looking almost perfect. I mean, these three are actually supposed to be Canadian as well, but yeah, this will soon be ours through annexing them. But these are all of our core constructions and they're all done within 2 years actually. So if we can hold out for 2 years with a lot of angry people, then we should be fine. And I mean a lot of angry people. Actually, isn't there like a national revolt risk? I think for now we are actually going to switch to a theologian just to suffer through this. Who did I fire? Oh right, national tax modifier. So for now we're going to stick with that guy. They should reduce our revolt risk in a lot of territories by lots. Armies arrive, can no longer claim because, well, the country doesn't exist anymore. But at least our name is plastered perfectly over everything. So everything that isn't the core is 9%. It helps that they're all English and Protestant, everything we took. So also our force limit, quite almost perfect as well. I'm not sure if that goes up with coring, but it might. The Blackfoot, do we have? Not yet, right? Yeah. Once Daniel Howe is back, I'm going to improve relations with them at least. Let's see, Patty. Okay, we have 65 here. The Impulse Infantry. More are incoming, of course, and then there's also the group down there to reduce revolts. Also, we don't have any passage through California left. To be expected, but oh well. Okay, yeah, just don't go through their territory. That would be a little bit odd. Could I declare war on them? Well, they are allied with Spain, which would be right now the worst idea ever. Go to war with Spain. Let's improve relations. Oh, okay, you guys are stuck here for now. Annoyingly. Probably because they wanted to run through Hudson's Bay Company territory, which they cannot. USA. Oh, this is such a big one. And this is actually... This is almost perfectly the Texan territory. Maybe like this piece. Naisha might have been... Hang on. It works like this. I think this is actually it, yeah. So, we are about 20 years ahead of time with the current territory we have, except for these territories of the Iroquois. The rest of it, I think... Oh, Congress of the Confederation. From March the 1st, 1781 to March the 4th, 1789, the governing body of the United States of America was the Congress of the Confederation, for the United States in Congress assembled, an immediate successor to the Second Continental Congress. Despite a lack of power, the Congress managed to pass many laws, including the Northwest Ordinance. The Congress has convened to discuss the enormous debt the War of Independence has saddled the country with, and the matter of slavery in the Northwest Ordinance. $8 million is owed to the French and Dutch, with the total federal debt being nearly $40 million. A 5% duty on import is proposed, and the proposed abolishment of slavery in the Northwest Ordinance is causing quite an uproar. Discuss import duties or discuss slavery in the Northwest Ordinance. I'm going to discuss slavery. The Northwest Ordinance creates the Northwest Territory from land south of the Great Lakes, north and west of the Ohio River, and east of the Mississippi River. This is the most important piece of legislation passed by members of the Continental Congresses, other than the Declaration of Independence, of course. The Northwest Ordinance established the precedent by which the federal government would be sovereign and expand westward across North America. with the admission of new states rather than with the expansion of existing states and their established sovereignty under the Articles of Confederation. Yeah, we kind of did expand westward, didn't we? Come on, come back. The Congress has proposed that there shall be neither slavery nor involuntary servitude in the said territory, which has caused uproar among the members of the Congress. What shall it be? Shall slavery be prohibited in the Northwest Territory according to the Northwest Ordinance or not? So we could either prohibit slavery. Oh, the other event will also happen. This is pretty cool, actually. Either lose one revolt risk in Northern America, if them let decide for themselves, or they will gain local revolt risk and we gain tax modifier. Yeah, I like the tax, so prohibit slavery. The War of Independence against the British left the country in serious debt, with the federal debt a total of $40 million, of which $8 million owed to the French and Dutch. The Congress has twice proposed to lay a 5% duty on imports in order to pay the interest and principal of the debt, but it needs the consent of all 13 states to add this to the Articles of Confederation. Either we lose to inflation and lose a lot of ducats, or reject the proposed amendment, we gain to inflation and we gain ducats. Well, we are good on money, we have 0 inflation, so I'm going to accept the duties on imports. Because we have the money to support it, we are still getting a shit ton of trade income, so with our reputation, our neighbors think we are the spawn of the devil and are all plotting our downfall. Nationalist conspirators are spreading lies and igniting rebel sentiment in Ohio. Wow, 5 years of Ohio and Kentucky national rebel sentiment. That's a ton. Kentucky and Ohio, but nationalist, that would be... oh. Well, we have some military power, so we're going to spend harsh treatment on them. Because that's a bit too much for me. Anyway, is everyone here? I think almost everyone, just those 8 aren't. Combine and split in half. The other group, can you get a leader? Frederick Howe. Wow. You guys are going to mobile. And you're not taking the quick route, are you? No, you're not. Apparently we need Delaware, Chesapeake, Tuscarora. Really? Why wouldn't you take the road I just devised? So Philadelphia, Maryland, Virginia. Crap, now I've completely forgot which it was. Post office, I cannot build it because I don't have the diplomacy power. Okay, Virginia, Tuscarora, Catawba, Chiaha, okay. So, Virginia, Tuscarora, Catawba, Chiaha, Tuskegee, Choctaw, and Mobile. Fine, they'll walk around a bit. And the other group, under Arthur, you can already start your rebel stomping duties. 1.5 year left for most of the course, except for Chippewa. That takes longer, apparently. Why would this take longer? Because it's not English culture. That would have helped. Agricultural revolution. Yeah, raise taxes even higher. Mojave gets 2 base tax. Quite nice. Mojave. Oh, that's all the way over here, actually, isn't it? Nope, that's the other one. Base tax of 4 now. Impressive. Definitely impressive. So the road, Ozarks, American particularists. Great Britain declared war upon Korea. Do they still... oh, whoa. Did they really now? English Louisiana lost their course. Yep, they did. And now you're here in Mobile. You can go to rebel stomping as well. It's going to arrive there sooner. And that's a small sieging army. Units. We have lots of space for more naval units. I definitely want to rebuild our trade fleet, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on. Manhattan. Damn it. Reject the reform. In the times past, yeah, new coin. I need to reject it. It will be gone in no time. This is actually the amount I would rather reduce myself. especially in the middle of building more ships. So we have 7, right? We need, that's 24. We need at least 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's first get both fleets back up to 35, and then we'll see how our totals look to shape up. Ozark is now behind in coring because they had to run so far to kill those rebels. They have suffered casualties, but that's fine. Yay, more. It's going really fast. That's true. Their Bicors. I'll lead the army myself. Because war exhaustion, I suppose, is still... Oh, it's actually gone already. American particularists. Increased autonomy. 69% chance of revolt. That's a lot. It really is. I think we need most of them in mobile. Don't we? And you are trading the Chesapeake. No! You only need 1 to go to mobile for now. Come on, damn it. Fine, mobile is building 2nd anyway, so... You're coming to the Chesapeake. How is our trade looking? Arkansas? Yeah, they're going to fight them off instantly. Yeah, we have to almost complete domination of the Mississippi River trade node. As in, quite a lot. Chesapeake, Chesapeake, Chesapeake. Good. Again, we only need 1 vessel to stay behind in mobile, and it's already building. So the rest of you all to the Chesapeake. These guys as well. Battle of Arkansas 1. Oh god, oh god. Why did I do that? Now everything will show up there. 1 in mobile, good. Ooh, 1 in Seminole as well. Where is that 1 fleet of 34? Yes, you are going to mobile, pick them up. Chesapeake, Chesapeake, Chesapeake. Navy has arrived, good. Get together, trade in the Caribbean node. There it is, Caribbean. You guys come to the Chesapeake. And everyone is there, so everyone except this, combine, patrol that straight node, Chesapeake Bay. Election! I'm sorry, we're gonna need a bureaucrat candidate for now. To actually gather tech. Matthew Talbot, the new president of the United States of America. Nice. Yeah, they didn't like Saunders' warmongering, basically. So that's why they chose a new president. Even though I get to choose, which is a little bit, yeah, might not be 100% according to the RP, but it's fine. Customs house, local trade power. Yeah, let's build a customs house in Virginia. Brandenburg, another new, ooh, wow, town hall, local tax. Oh wow, all the way over there. That's interesting. Armories. Whoa! All the armories they didn't build. Or we didn't build, really. Yeah, but I don't want to build that low-level stuff. Let's build a regimental camp in Delaware. Okay, the first cores are now done. That was Osage. It's now a core. More cores on their way really, really soon. We can become defender of the faith because Finland is defender of the Protestant faith right now. Finland of all people. The Articles of Confederation. The 13 states that established the United States as a confederation of sovereign states has approved a version of the Articles of Confederation and sent to the states for them to ratify. It has provided domestic and international legitimacy for the Continental Congress to direct the American Revolutionary War, conduct diplomacy with Europe, and deal with territorial issues and Indian relations, even though it is not yet ratified. There have been long debates on issues such as sovereignty, the exact powers to be given the Confederate government, whether to have a judiciary and voting procedures during the drafting of the articles. Yearly prestige until the end +2. Diplomatic reputation +2. Okay, annexing done in November of 1805. 1796. Diplomatic reputation is a lot. By the way, if we look at our aggressive expansion, that should be humongous. As in literally humongous. Oh, that's culture. By the way, we cored almost everything at once. No, I wanted the coalition map mode. New Spain has -167. Great Britain only -7. Hudson's Bay Company -457. Hispaniola is at -72. Okay. Other than these countries, no one cares. But we are possibly one of the biggest powers in the world. Our money can't sustain us for a long time. This should go up, by the way, because our trade power is not impacted anymore that much by our still a lot, actually. Still, 2 of our biggest cores are still in the works of being done. Well, the biggest one will be finished now. There we go. I do want to get taxes, so that would be Karankawa, Lipan, Mescalero, and then Apache. These provinces plus these 4, that's 7 provinces. And then, of course, California itself. Those will be a bit more difficult to integrate because they are kind of Spanish culture as well. Well, at least we can finish off English Mexico if we want to. Then again, this is all actually only obtained in the Victoria II era, so when it comes to that, we are so far ahead of time. That's incredible. Ozark considered part of our patrimony. Trade goes up. Production is actually... Is production this high now? Wow. Wow. We're so much into production now. I did not expect that. Units. 160 out of 178. You know what? Because we can, we're going to build out our heavy fleet more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If all goes well, 10, 11. Yes, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Abundance of sailors. More traditions. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Russia has been discovered while doing a so discontent. Only Chippewa has revolt risk, and we're coring it right now, so... And because it was Cheyenne culture, it took a lot longer. It was fun that Britain decided to take it, because that's how it split up between Hudson's and Louisiana. Anyway, like a mighty torch, bringing the light of reason into even the darkest corners of the old and new world, the Enlightenment is sweeping across the world. Supporting this movement will doubtlessly lead to advances in science and philosophy, but the movement's notions about human freedom and the unalienable rights of man may cause a bit of rebellious fervor in our country. We are definitely going to embrace the ideas because, what the hell, that's the United States of America. It's built on freedom. It cost us half of our ducats. It's just painful. Technology cost -20%, revolt risk +8. Oh. I think we can handle this. Administrative tech cost, diplomatic tech cost. Yes, we're going to do this. Let us embrace the ideas. How does this look for revolt posts? It's not bad at all. I mean, really, that's about it. This does give us a good reason to keep that one guy active. And when our overextension drops, our revolt risk will drop far enough, I believe, that but most provinces don't have any revolt risk left anyway. Chicago, why are you so high? Oh, you're not culture. Yes, we're gonna flip your culture, so you are at least out of that danger zone. We could do Kentucky and Ohio as well for the same. Of course, they revolt instantly. Oh well, trade company, plantations. I can have more plantations and I will build them plantations. Because, well, it's the South. They need plantations. No, Ducat's gone. I mean, 80. Wow. Not even close to being a contest right now. All ships to the Chesapeake. So we have by far the largest saltwater fleet in the world. No one can reach those 100. 100. That way we can wage war against Spain, but they will bring up all their forces from the entirety of South America. So, but at least it won't be a two-front fight. Strong military leadership. Our recent wars have given the rise to competent leaders, even from the peasant stock. We could prosper from their skills, or we could reject them as they, after all, are not noble. Accepting them may upset factions in our country, though. Well, we need them all, so we lose stability. Right at the wrong moment as well. We would need more to regain that. This will increase revolt risk around the country a bit. Yeah, that's not good. You can come to the Chesapeake as well. Fleet maintenance is the highest by far. Are we at... I think we are at max maintenance, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We can keep that up for sure. Arsenal in Delaware. Plus 25% manpower. Minus 25 recruitment time. Army's back in mobile. Alabama. So this is Alabama. This is Florida. We have Georgia. I think this is... so here's Louisiana. So we're going to rename this to New Orleans. Orleans, yes. City also being New Orleans, of course. Okay, there we go. New Orleans. I really don't know all the names from the top of my head. So this should be somewhere Wyoming. I think this is Montana. Definitely. Washington, Idaho, Montana. So this will just be Montana. I don't just from the top of my head remember the name of some of the cities though. Michigan, and yes, that's good. Enough, at least. I cannot call this Maine because that's a part of flippin' France. Every one of these ships can go to Chesapeake. I know lots of mentions of ships arriving because there are so many. Yeah, I know, just get there. You too. There we go. That should be all. Chesapeake, Cape Hatteras, no, misclicked. Anyway, go in there. Anyway, that's would be a good building choice for here, but we are currently... Oh yeah, the plantation is being worked on. No, get into port, please. Thank you. 100 3-deckers. All 3-deckers as well, by the way. I know we have revolts possible. At least we're getting some admin power now. Yeah, I cannot switch away from him. Not right now, no. So we're getting 866. Not the worst, not the worst. Chippewa is considered part of the patrimony. They should drop our revolt risk a little bit again. I guess we do need that stability. Overextension, lack of Republican tradition. Recruitment Act, superintendents. Let's boost it. We get tech, military tech level 29. It is how far ahead of its time? Just 3 years. So I'm gonna save it now because what? 271 power for admin tech. That's also ridiculous, the amount we now need to tech up because of Liberté, Egalité, Fraternité. It's, yeah, so I guess tech will go quickly in for the coming years. Wow. Military tech, so high. Do we? Well, we can build the docks. We can build docks, and I do want to have docks everywhere I can. So at least we can have the Massachusetts Humane Society. Boston citizens concerned about the needless deaths resulting from shipwrecks and drownings has founded the Massachusetts Humane Society in order to save lives, publishing procedures for dealing with victims of shipwrecks and other water-related accidents were the first life-saving activity the society did. Well, that actually was the first life-saving activity. That was actually spelled correctly, unlike most of the rest. With instructions on where to find life-saving equipment and shelters with which the society had placed on the islands and coast of Massachusetts Bay, sponsor it for 20 admin power. We gain 10% national manpower for 20 years. Or we gain 10 admin power. Well, I will get the manpower modifier for so long. Wow, we could actually almost reach 100,000 manpower. We have a large standing army, which the actual USA did not have. Pacifico Norte, okay, that's Alaska. Timorids want to ally, and I don't want to ally you anymore. No. Okay, we're saving up our military power for when we get the admin tech level. 270 flippin' 1. That's so freaking cheap. Constitutional Republic. Nice. Yeah, there's not a lot of revolt risk left, just the nationalists. How long did that keep up there? Where is it? Harsh treatment, I know. 1788, then it's gone. Yeah, it costs me too much diplomatic power right now because I still want to tech up, and I want to tech up fast. Making enough money though to look for a +3, but that's only for the defense, which is one I have is better, and this is, of course it is. And the one we have here, Christopher Uxbridge, the Native American, is better. Yeah, again, we're saving up power so I can get the ideas once we get to that point. What? We don't have earthen ramparts in some places? Really? Let's at least get them. Portugal has been slacking on those. Oh wow, Russia is being dicks about everything right now. You don't even border us that much. Let's just improve relations with them then. United States of America. We might look towards more expansion, but it's unlikely. Right now, maybe Spain will actually start having to free those nations. That would be useful. Farm estate, naval equipment. 7.05 down here though. Dry docks, shipyards, Grant's shipyard. You know what? I'll build a Grant's shipyard in New Orleans because we can. Another big shipping port because of the Mississippi River, of course. Post offices can be built. Also New Orleans, actually. Wow, they did really expand that city a lot, yeah. Road network. But just in New Orleans, though. I can build a road in Tamaroa. Ah, good. Chicago culture has been flipped, which should remove them from the revolt risk. Chippewa, which is Cheyenne culture. 50 Diplo power, it's still a lot, yeah. I'm not gonna bother. Convince them we can afford it. Gain 1 Republican tradition for only 2 years, though. Sure, agree to make cutbacks then for that 1 point of tradition. Trade dispute against Great Britain. Iroquois pretend the rebels, which aren't even doing anything right now. Temples are left over, courthouses in so many places. Town hall, armories, training fields, barracks. Barracks are actually worthwhile. Let's build one in Rhode Island. A redoubt. Where can I build that one? Oh, Tamaroa and in Upsaluk. 5s are much more common. 4s are of course more common. And let's build these level 2 fortresses at the very least everywhere. I know we're not militarily engaged that highly, but it's the least we can have. Oh, 269 on production efficiency in Philadelphia. 283 here. 3.615. Yeah, let's build one in mobile. Counting house. Then a treasury as well. That would be helpful, maybe. Markets. We do have a lot of markets. So 20.2, which we are converting into 41. Wait, what? Britain? How in the... What? Oh, I see, I see. I see what we'll have to do. Once we can, send you get back home, and I'm gonna embargo Britain, because that's cutting into my income heavily. And I don't like that. Election. Do we still want the admin power? Yeah, we do. Lose 10 Republican tradition. We gain 50 admin power. Yes. So, what was his name again? Matthew Talbot is a 2-term president. Yay! Did drop our Republican tradition. Boo! Oh wow, that actually decreases our revolt risk as well. Oh wow, only Chippewa has revolt risk left. Oh. In that case... I wonder how far down they are that we can switch away from this guy. Well, +3, +3, +3. We'll go to the natural scientist. And apparently there are now rebels almost everywhere as well. Lots of nationalists and particularists. Prospering times. Matthew Talbot, the president, has become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers and poets are flocking to Manhattan, and the thriving economy has followed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected, and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth. Invest in university for one base tax in Massachusetts. The university in Massachusetts, indeed. Diplomatic power. One base tax in Massachusetts for the Fine Arts Academy, or investments are not an option at this stage. Ooh, well, I guess we're investing in a university. I mean, it's a little bit more logical to invest than not invest, just because you'll get power. So we'll invest in the university. Anyway, we're going to end this episode right here. The USA is prospering. Everything is cored. We are at peace. We have the biggest saltwater fleet in the flippin' world. We're still annexing the Iroquois, just taking so long, because our diplomatic reputation was hurt a while ago. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.